While their time on the gridiron proved unsuccessful in their respective divisions, these two schools look to a new sight on the horizon tonight, the Hardwood. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Detroit Catholic Central Varsity Basketball Home Opener. Tonight, the 2-0 Shamrocks, looking to continue their strong start and make it back to the state title game for the first time since 1977, face the Pilots of Warren de La Salle, looking to continue their dominance and earn the school's second basketball state championship in the last 3 years. From Bernie Holowicki Court inside of Robert Santello Gymnasium, I'm Brendan Mato alongside
Cam Ryan.
Proud to be with you on the Shamrock Media Network for tonight's Catholic League bout. We couldn't be more excited to get going with basketball season. As I mentioned, football not the way they wanted it to end up. They lost to Cass Tech in the semifinals. But nonetheless, we have a brand new sport, a brand new season to start, and that is basketball. Cam, how excited are you to be here tonight to watch the Catholic League opener?
I mean, super excited. This is a game against two really good Catholic League teams. Going to be, a battle all game. We just hope that none of the teams fall into, any foul trouble or anything. And I think if both teams stay away from that, they'll be perfectly fine.
Starters being announced right now for Detroit Catholic Central. At forward, number 20, that's Gideon Gash. Number 2 at forward, 6'4", Jackson Bowden. At guard, number 3, standing 5'11" in the class of 2026, Asher Swardini. And the big man in the middle, Onamisi Sadiq, the 6'6" senior from Farmington Hills. And finally, Showtime Dev, that's Devin Lee at guard wearing number 0, the 6'4" senior from Novi. Folks, we've got Sam Fueling and Zane Baydoun down on the court. They're going to give us some all-access interviews in just a few moments. Not right now, but later, following the game. A little bit of a technical difficulty here to start out. Nonetheless, Sadiq to take the tip for the Shamrocks. Swardini behind him, Devin Lee to his right, and Jackson Bowden steps back behind him to his left as well. Gideon Gash is in front of him. Bit of a miss there on the tip, and De La Salle will take control first. That's Braden Holder, the 6-foot guard. Passes to the wing now on to Spencer Scott, and we're going to get a violation. Detroit Catholic Central basketball.
Definitely the way you want to start if you're CC here. Get on the board first. Play aggressive.
De La Salle dressed in all black, trimmed in purple and gold. And the Shamrocks rocking the home creams, trimmed in Valiant blue.
Love them. Look great.
Swardini motions Gash to his left now on the right wing. Penetrates, looking for Onamisi Sadiq cross court, and he's not going to hit him. Out of bounds. De La Salle will take it over again.
Yeah, it just looked like a bit of a miscommunication there from CC. Like we said during the football season, I think it's pretty crucial that both these teams avoid fundamental mistakes like that.
Without a doubt. Well, folks, with the ball now, that's the X factor for De La Salle. That's senior Phoenix Glasner. He's a dual sport athlete. He plays on the gridiron as well. Wide receiver for the Pilots. But he's a beast on the court. He's guarded by Bowden. Quick jumper from the elbow, off the heel, rebound by Devin Lee. Trying to push the pace, finds Bowden underneath, goes up for the layup and puts the first 2 points on the board.
Yeah, great job there by Lee to bring it up fast. Doesn't let CC get back, De La Salle get back and set in their defense. Quick 2 points there from the Shamrocks.
Now Armani Portis, guarded by Bowden. He kicks it out to the wing. Braden Holder, guarded by Swardini. Holder trying to penetrate. Kick out 3, won't go for Armani Scott. Rebound, jumper is good. That's number 3, Jaden Pagliolio.
Great rebound there by Pagliolio as well. Then just takes it himself a couple seconds later.
CC on the attack. Swardini controlling the pace. Now Gideon Gash from the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Won't be able to finish the first time. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on try number 2. He'll go to the line, looking at 2 free throws. So look around here at this play again. Gideon Gash unable to make the first layup, but he's in there for his own offensive rebound. It's great concentration and great focus from Gideon Gash. Earns the 2 free throws.
Certainly.
Off the front rim for the first one. Stays tied at 2. Gash's second free throw off the side rim, and rebound by Phoenix Glasner.
Yeah, unfortunate from the Shamrocks there. Definitely want to take advantage of those free throw opportunities.
Glasner now on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Armani Portis. Portis inside, handoff, quick 3, top of the key, it goes! De La Salle takes the 3-point lead after the Portis 3 from the top of the key.
Great shot by Portis there. As soon as he gets it, doesn't take a lot of time, just pulls up, pops it.
Asher Swardini now, the point guard, controlling the pace. Skip pass to Gideon Gash, dribble handoff with Devin Lee. Devin Lee using the right hand, spins looking for penetration. Now he gives it back to Swardini. Quick pull-up jumper from the free throw line, won't go. Rebound falls out to Devin Lee. Fakes the shot, he's going to go to Swardini for his own 3, won't go. Onimisi Sadiq tried to get the tip in there, but it won't fall. Glasner running fast, he's guarded by Lee. Pressured from behind by Bowden. And Portis unable to hold on to the pass. Gideon Gash the other way, in for the 2. It's one of the things you're going to see a lot this year, folks. I personally know about some of Coach Torrey Jackson's assistants, the Zarises, Coach Ryan and Coach Russ. They love to play fast and they love to play in transition. You're going to see it a lot from Detroit Catholic Central this year.
It'll definitely, tonight, keep this De La Salle defense off guard, going fast from their own end.
Portis from a step deep. That won't go. Rebound Sadiq. Gets it into the control of Swardini. Swardini penetrating. Now he finds Gideon Gash on the left wing. Back to Swardini. Looking for something to do, and he loses the ball. Glasner, pass up court. Braden Holder fakes the shot. Now Glasner looks at the shot and is blocked by Showtime Devin Lee. Swardini, and Bowden can't hold on to the third pass, but he drives it in and puts in 2. Again, another great play of concentration there. That time from Bowden. Able to stay with that one after missing the pass from Swardini.
Great play from Devin Lee, too, to get that play started there.
Braden Holder, quick 3, won't go. Rebound, fumbled with, and it stays with De La Salle, but the pass out is stolen by Gideon Gash. Gideon Gash, sideline, 3, it goes! Swardini from the left wing.
There it is again. CC brings the ball up the court fast. 1 pass and a shot, and that's all they need to get 3 points on the board.
Drive to the bucket by Armani Portis. We're going to get a foul here. 2 shots for Portis coming up on the drive. Gideon Gash responsible for that foul. Detroit Catholic Central 9, De La Salle Pilots 5 here. We got 3 minutes and 24 seconds left to play in the first period.
Student section.
First one for Portis is good, as Cam was saying, under lots of stress there from the student section. Certainly not a packed house tonight, Cam, but student section always loud.
Yeah, great turnout from the student section.
Always bringing it. Second one for Portis is good. CC with a bit of miscommunication here.
Andrew Walker, number 23 sophomore, checks into the game.
He replaces Sadiq. Dribble handoff between Devin Lee and Swardini. Lee's pass is tipped up into the air. Devin Lee able to recover. Quick three, out from the wing. It's off the back rim. Rebound, Phoenix Glasner. For the Shamrocks, that was, Cam, as you mentioned, Andrew Walker. Glasner with his own three. It won't go. Gideon Gash the rebound. Now penetrating on the 3-on-1. Bowden inside, gets the finish. Shamrocks back up 4.
Great play by Bowden there to misdirect his body as the defender goes up. Lays it up right off the backboard for 2.
Portis now on the far wing, guarded by Gash. Trying to penetrate, trying to get in on Gash, and he will draw Gash's second foul of the night and go to the line for another 2 shots.
Gideon Gash, certainly a dynamic player for this CC team. You wonder if he gets another one if Coach Jackson takes him out a little early just to, get his breath, calm him down. Don't want him to have too many fouls here.
Portis still perfect from the line. Brings De La Salle within 3. That is YSL Davis checking in for Gideon Gash after Gash picked up his second foul of the night. Portis, the second free throw is good. 4 for 4 from the line now. Suardini now up 2. Penetrating with the left hand. Quick handoff to Bowden. Bowden to the inside, misses the layup. YSL Davis tried to get the rebound, but he won't be able to hold on. Glasner down the right wing. Kicks it back to his point guard. Now Portis, top of the key for 3. It goes. De La Salle takes the lead. 12-11 over the Shamrocks. Devin Lee now controlling the pace. He gives to Suardini on the right wing. He's guarded by Phoenix Glasner. Pass inside to Devin Lee, and Lee will be fouled by number 2, Braden Holder.
Holder upset with the call. Looks like he might have just fell.
Devin Lee kicks it in to Suardini. Pass to the left wing to Bowden. Bowden, top of the key to Devin Lee. His 3-ball won't go. Rebound taken by Braden Holder. De La Salle now. Moving pretty quickly. Portis thought about it from a step deep. Now he's going to pull it back. Guarded by Suardini. He's going to penetrate. Quick move off the glass, but it won't fall. And a foul on the rebound. Jackson Bowden able to hold on and draw De La Salle's second team foul of the first quarter. Shamrock still down 1. De La Salle putting full court pressure on. Into Suardini, back to Bowden quickly, and they move it up the court. Bowden from the top of the key. He's got screens. Suardini, corner 3. Yes, sir! Asher Suardini is probably the best shooter on the Detroit Catholic Central lineup, and he's showing it there from downtown. Gives the Shamrocks the 2-point lead.
Yeah, I think if you're De La Salle here, you got to go a little faster. Try to get some momentum on your side.
Glasner working from the right wing on Devin Lee. Quick skip pass to the corner. 3-ball off the front rim. Rebound YSL Davis. Bounce pass to Devin Lee. Devin Lee trying to penetrate. Backs it out to Bowden, who gets free. In for 2.
Great play there by Davis to make the pass to Lee. Was in a little bit of double coverage. Makes it work, and it's 2 points again for the Rocks.
Holder to the right wing. That's Portis, and he loses it. Detroit Catholic Central will take over. 19 seconds left to play in the first period. Student section is letting him hear it. Suardini to control the pace again. He's guarded by Braden Holder. Crosses the 10-second line. Looks like he was going to try to get a screen. Drives to the rim, and he's fouled on the floor, though. Shamrocks will have the ball beneath their own basket with 5 seconds remaining. Lob pass to Devin Lee, off the mark, but Lee recovers, 3-ball off the heel. And that's going to be out of bounds. I believe it touched the pulley system of the net. De La Salle, only 0.4 seconds, unable to get anything of worth off. And that will end the first quarter. Detroit Catholic Central 16, Warren De La Salle 12. Cam, that went by fast, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Quick quarter to start. As I mentioned Coach Jackson once, Coach Torrey Jackson enters his second year as the head of Detroit Catholic Central Varsity Basketball. Last year, not the best, not the worst, 15-9 total, but he was 6-7 in Catholic High School League play. They suffered a loss on a last-second buzzer beater to Ann Arbor Huron in the regional semi. That kicked them out of the state championship run. Coach Jackson, though, previously the coach at Grand Blanc, and a few years prior to that was a college basketball athlete at the University of Notre Dame. Speaks highly about the culture of CC, the brotherhood of CC. He says it relates to Notre Dame, and that's truly why he's found a love for Detroit Catholic Central, and you can see it. He's a great coach, very productive, very helpful for these athletes.
Yeah, definitely. And he brings that energy, those good vibes onto the court. And I think that is, really what you want when you're trying to build, that culture in your program.
Well, for De La Salle, Denaro Rice replaces John Jokai, who's one of the best coaches in Michigan high school basketball. Coach Jokai now coaching at Oakland Community College. Not the start Coach Rice wanted. The Pilots are 0-2. They lost their first time out to Freeland by 2, 63-61, and their next time out by 10 to Birmingham Groves, 76-66. They look to get their first win on the board tonight against the Shamrocks. Shamrocks start with the ball first. That's Beckett St. Clair, who came around the horn, faked the three, but he travels on the step to the dribble. De La Salle will take over. Glasner, guarded by Devin Lee. Now the switch. He's guarded by Swardini. Driving down the center. Quick elbow jump shot off the heel. Rebound Bowden. Bowden trying to push the pace. Wysell Davis. Cross. Inside. He's got nothing. Finds Showtime Dev up at the top of the key, who sees Swardini. Now Swardini's going to slow it down from the right wing. Kicks it into Bowden. Penetrating. Going to the rim. No foul. We're going to get a jump ball here on the layup attempt from Bowden. Great job by De La Salle to simply just collapse on that down in the key.
Yeah, a little surprised they didn't call a foul. It looked like he got really physical down there, but
lots of contact. Nonetheless, they'll play through. Glasner kicks to Portis, who's fouled by Bowden. The reach in is Bowden's first and the team first of the quarter. Long time to get the ball in there for De La Salle. They finally find Phoenix Glasner. He's guarded by Bowden. Top of the key, dribble handoff with Portis. Detroit Catholic Central will switch it. Now right wing. That was Delos Rossell. It's back over to the left wing. Glasner, guarded by Wysell Davis. Trying to penetrate down the left side of the baseline, and he's got to kick it out. Portis wanted it a step deep, and he's guilty of the same crime Beckett St. Clair was just a few plays ago, traveling.
Great defense down here near the paint by Wysell Davis. Forces the ball to go out. Unable to come up with a shot.
Dribble handoff from Swardini goes to Bowden. Bowden working along the left wing, and he's going to be fouled outside of the three-point line. That's number 24, Alex Sabah. the 6'4" junior forward. Some subs coming in for De La Salle. Phoenix Glasner will take a rest. And so will Alex Sabaw, who I just mentioned. Wysell Davis now on the right wing finds Beckett St. Clair, who kicks it back to Asher Swardini. Swardini, 2 steps deep this time. Off the front rim and the backboard. Rebound, Jaden Pagiolo. Now Portis, guarded by St. Clair. On the far wing. Student section's loving the defense. Swardini, Devin Lee, guarding the pick and roll there with Braden Holder. And they get it done. Missed layup. Swardini now, penetrating from the corner. Gets locked up, gets trapped, finds Devin Lee. Deep 3, yes sir! Devin Lee and Asher Swardini are the 2 best shooters on this team. And of course, shows it right there from the cheap seats. Quick De La Salle 3 in return. That's off the mark. But Delos Rossel gets his own rebound, but he can't hold on to it. Bowden got it tipped away, but it goes right to Swardini, who's up for the layup. They can't quite focus on that one. Portis back the other way. Quick handoff with Jaden Pagiolo. Deep 3 for Portis, well contested, and it won't go in. Great job by Beckett St. Clair to grab the rebound. We're going to have a disagreement, however, between our 2 officials. Far side was looking for a foul, but unfortunately, our ref on the baseline was closer, and therefore he gets superiority. Jump ball. Ball goes to Detroit Catholic Central.
I think if you're De La Salle right now, you kind of got to calm down here. They're kind of at the point where they're just starting to chuck up threes. I don't think that's what you want to do right now. I think you need to drive to the paint right here. Perfect.
Jaden Pagiolo puts down 2 after the mistake on the inbound, but CC's going to get it right back. Bowden inside for 2. CC 21, De La Salle 14. Glasner back in the game, penetrating on Bowden and Devin Lee. We're going to get a foul on Bowden on the floor. That is a blocking violation.
Walker's going to go in for Bowden.
De La Salle in a line set. High pass to Jaden Pagiolo. He finds Phoenix Glasner. Guarded by St. Clair. Quick move from Glasner. 3 ball, no good. Rebound inside De La Salle. That one won't fall as well. But the tip on the rebound, that was off of Delos Rossel. CC will take over. Devin Lee. Top of the key, dribbles. Left wing, Beckett St. Clair. Count it for 3.
Yeah, De La Salle, it looks like they're just kind of leaving these guys open. Way too open around the 3 line. They're definitely going to have to tighten up.
Quick shot there from Spencer Scott, won't go. And now we're going to get a foul on the floor. That's Beckett St. Clair's first, Detroit Catholic Central's 3rd of the period. They're up by double digits now, 24-14 over the Pilots. We've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. Glasner working on Devin Lee. Drives off the glass for 2. And a timeout by Coach Rice after the Glasner bucket. Well, Cam, this is a young Detroit Catholic Central team. They've got 6 sophomores on the varsity roster. They lost 5 seniors last year or from last year's team. TJ Nadu, now playing at the University of Detroit Mercy. Sam Howard, Uchenna Amene, Adrian Gamgee, and Josh Rude. Certainly holding their own, though, against also a pretty young De La Salle team. Only 2 seniors lost from this De La Salle team last year. What do you make of that?
Well, I think that the younger guys at CC have been phenomenal. They're making plays, playing defense great. And you could say the same about De La Salle, and it reflects on the scoreboard. CC is up 8, but, I mean, it's felt a lot closer than that.
Certainly.
So I think it could be really a lot closer than 8 points at halftime here in these next 3.5 minutes.
It's one of those things that you kind of have to balance when you're gauging a basketball game is experience, right? Being older, being a senior, being a multiple year varsity player versus just sheer talent. I mean, some of these kids are younger than you and I, and they're just amazing at basketball. It's truly a back and forth kind of argument.
Yeah, definitely. Super tall, super athletic, just everything you need there.
Swardini kicks it to Devin Lee. It's back to Swardini. Penetrates. Quick pull-up jumper in and out. Rebound, YSL Davis. Quick jumper of his own. That one falls.
Yeah, great job, Davis there. Gets it and then doesn't play with it. Just puts it right up. Wide open. Easy 2.
That's fundamental basketball there. We're going to get a stoppage on the court here. I think the issue was music was still playing as play started.
Wow.
Not something you see every day. Portis now working on St. Clair, kicks it to Glasner, penetrates, tough jump shot, and he missed it short. Student section's going to let him hear it about that one. Kick into YSL Davis, who's going to lose it. Wasn't sure what he was doing there, really, trying to pass or shoot. 3 ball on the left wing, right back for De La Salle. It won't go. That was number 4, Delos Rossell. Rebound taken by YSL Davis.
Yeah, Rossell's got to take advantage of that opportunity. That's a wide open 3. Chance to get your team's momentum back in it.
Screen by Sadiq for Swardini. Kicked it out to Beckett St. Clair. His 3 ball won't go. Rossell, take number 2, also off. Rebound is fouled. Braden Holder. Good hustle there by Holder, able to get inside the paint, get the offensive rebound for the Pilots, and he draws the foul on Onamisi Sadiq. You can see after that 3 ball hit the rim and went off. Rossell, frustration. As you mentioned, Cam, that's 2 opportunities that you really should take advantage of when you're given them.
Definitely.
Braden Holder makes both of them. And Asher Swardini, that's a fundamental mistake. Unaware of his position on the court. That's going to be over and back. Coach Jackson doesn't like it. We're going to get a review here. I didn't quite see it. If we go to replay, no, this was the foul. Well, to explain that a little bit, the possessor of the ball has to fully cross every part of his body over the half-court line and then fully cross his body back over the half-court line in order for it to be over and back. Swardini didn't get his full body across before coming back, and therefore the Shamrocks maintained possession. YSL Davis with a quick bucket there, and De La Salle coming back. That's a travel. CC will take control. Swardini now working on Holder. Gives it to Davis. Davis trying to find Sadiq inside. Gets to him after a couple tips. YSL Davis stays on it, trying to find Sadiq again. It's tipped to Beckett St. Clair. Quick floater, and it's good. Now Holder. It's to Portis, who gives to Glasner. Quick jumper from the elbow, and he's fouled. Phoenix Glasner will step to the line for 2 shots. And the student section, unfortunately for Phoenix Glasner, is not going to forget that, that jump shot from a couple moments ago. Nonetheless, won't phase him. Makes the first.
Andrew Walker again will check in for Beckett St. Clair.
Glasner. Second one, nothing but net. De La Salle back down by 10. We got a minute to play in the half. Wide open YSL Davis found by Swardini with a nice move and 2 points.
It's an unbelievable pass there by Swardini. Great awareness, and then YSL just takes it to the rim.
Down the lane goes CC. Add another 2 after the Armani Portis missed 3. He has the dribble handoff with Glasner, and Glasner's going to slow it down. Working on Devin Lee, gets by, easy 2. Swardini now to control the pace. He's got 11 seconds. Working on Portis. Double teamed, he's got to give it to Devin Lee. Top of the key, yes sir!
Cannot leave Devin Lee that open. And Coach Jackson is loving it.
Coach Jackson is hype. Well, 2 quarters in, again, that went really fast. 37-22, Detroit Catholic Central. They've got complete control over the Pilots right now. It was a great half from Coach Jackson and the Shamrocks. Devin Lee, of course, big player in that. Couple threes. Swardini, couple threes. Overall, just an offensively sound half for the Shamrocks. Well, we've got Zane Baydoun down on court right now with Coach Jackson.
Coach Jackson leading 37-22 at half. What do you guys need to continue to win this game?
We got to do a better job of rebounding. Right now, we give up a couple second chance points. Outside of that, we're doing a phenomenal job. We're taking advantage of what we told like our guys earlier, man. Our transition buckets, looking ahead. They're going to make some tough shots. They're going to take some, but just keep playing together.
You look to have a lot of faith in your guys. How's that building trust over practice and the summer workouts and everything?
Our sophomore has been playing well. Gideon played well the other night, but he got in foul trouble tonight. YSL steps up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Beckett's doing a great job. All of our guys playing together. Our practices are very tough. So when we come in games, guys are a lot more confident than normal. So that's what it's all about.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck in the rest of the game.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Zane, and thank you to Coach Jackson for doing the interviews with us. It's very cool. Well, we've got 9 minutes left in the halftime period, folks. We will catch you at the start of the third quarter. As I mentioned, Detroit Catholic Central playing pretty fundamentally sound so far against the De La Salle Pilots. They're up by 15 over their foes from Warren. We'll catch you guys at the start of the next 8. Sorry for that, folks. We're back. Cam and I getting gashed with a quick pass into Onamisi Sadiq for 2. 39-24 now as a minute has passed in our third quarter of action here from Detroit Catholic Central. Portis, deep 3 off the heel. Rebound by Phoenix Glasner. Glasner now top of the key, guarded by Gideon Gash. Dribble handoff to Holder. Back to Glasner. Tough jump shot from the side. Nothing but net. Devin Lee controlling the pace now for the Shamrocks. Quick dribble handoff to Bowden. Bowden penetrating. Great layup. Great finish. Does it over Spencer Scott, who is not a short man. 6'7", as he's listed on the roster. Great job by Bowden to penetrate and make 2. Phoenix Glasner there, right back at the Shamrocks with a quick floater. Devin Lee working on Glasner, now a dribble handoff to Swardini, who works on the same. And now we're going to get a foul on Glasner as Swardini passed him by. Well, folks, to explain ourselves a little bit, if you follow me on Instagram at bmade06, you'd know that we've been doing some pregame, halftime, and postgame updates for CC Sports when we're calling the games. That is what we were doing. As I mentioned, both in this broadcast a couple times and on Instagram, basketball games move quickly here at Detroit Catholic Central. So we're a bit winded. We had to rush back up here to the track to get on the call. Bowden with a quick layup off the dribble drive from the baseline. And now Braden Holder for De La Salle controlling the tempo.
Yeah, I would love to see Holder kind of, bring that ball up a little faster.
Turnaround jump shot for Spencer Scott will fall. Nice little hook shot there over Onamisi Sadiq, who fouls him. As George Blaha would say, count that baby and a foul. One shot now for the 6'7" forward for De La Salle. Takes 2 bounces off the heel and won't fall. Rebound Sadiq. Gideon Gash now moving quickly to the right side, finds Swardini. He's guarded by Holder. Bowden faked the screen. Now he's going to roll. Missed him. Devin Lee over the key. No good. Off the heel on the 3 ball. Rebound unable to be controlled by the Shamrocks. Phoenix Glasner with an easy layup.
It looks like there was a collision there between Swardini and Lee.
Quick steal there from Braden Holder, gets to Phoenix Glasner, and a quick bucket. Coach Jackson is going to slow down the pace. He calls a timeout. Well, so Cam, as you mentioned on Instagram and you kind of alluded to just a few moments ago, you'd like to see De La Salle kind of pick up the pace a little bit, right? Get moving?
Yeah, I think, once you start doing that, CC's defense starts to feel some pressure, and, it's not just super slow pace all the time. So I think they need to just up the tempo, bring the ball up court faster, and they'll be good to go.
We're going to go back to that little collision that we saw here off the rebound between Swardini and Devin Lee.
Yeah, smoked. That's what I thought I saw.
Just took a huge hit from Devin Lee's shoulder. Swardini a little shaken up, but he stays in the game. Showing the toughness, showing the grit. Bowden's inbound pass goes to Devin Lee. Moved quickly, but now he's going to pull it back. Bowden, top of the key, working on Portis. Still working. Bounce past Onamisi Sadiq. A great thread and a great finish. Phoenix Glasner, 2 steps deep. Yes, sir! And he's loving it. Great shot by Glasner. They're only down 8 now.
And see, that's the tempo that I like there on that play. You know,
Right.
they bring it up, 2 passes and a shot, and it was a really, really nice shot.
Phoenix Glasner fouled Devin Lee as he attempted to go by. That's his second. Lee will inbound from the side. It goes to Swardini, who's guarded by Holder. Swardini has Bowden cutting, looking for someone. Finds Devin Lee at the top of the key. Quick pass to Bowden. Bowden, Euro step and the finish. Puts the Shamrocks back up by 10. Bowden's been playing great tonight. Great defense, great offense. He's made a couple of great passes underneath. That one we saw to Onamisi Sadiq. Phoenix Glasner loses the handle. Shamrocks take it back.
Bowden is loving every minute of it. He is hyped and he is in the zone. Like you mentioned, Brendan, he's been playing out of his mind today.
Swardini now, the court general. Great thread to Bowden. Can't get the layup off. Finds Devin Lee at the top of the key. Penetrates. Finds Beckett St. Clair underneath. Misses the layup. Gets his own rebound off the hands of Onamisi Sadiq. Now to Devin Lee. Sideline. Asher Swardini. Tough jumper. Won't go. Onamisi Sadiq ripping it out of the hands of Alex Sabah. Jump ball. It will stay with CC. Sabah will sit. Dallas Rossell replaces him. Inbound goes to Sadiq. Now St. Clair on the left wing, kicks it. Quick swing to Swardini in the corner from Devin Lee. Bowden now. Working on the big man. Can't get it by him. Tried to go upstairs. You got to go downstairs on those guys. Glasner tried to get the dunk, and he's fouled in the air by Devin Lee. Took a hard fall after missing the dunk. He's going to take 2 free throws. Take a look at that pass there from Bowden. When you're on a 6'7" forward like Spencer Scott, I don't think the overhead pass is going to work.
Yeah,
I think that almost always needs to be a bounce pass.
Definitely.
Glasner now back at the line. He's perfect so far tonight. Remains that way on the first. Cuts the lead to 9. Onamisi Sadiq will check out. Gideon Gash will check in. Wysell Davis now to inbound after Glasner bangs the second one.
Number 24, Alex Sabau coming into the game for number 12, Spencer Scott.
Quick ball movement gets it to Wysell Davis, who finds Swardini. Swardini dribbling around. Now he's going to set something up. Penetrates. Quick floater. It's good. Now Phoenix Glasner moving a little quickly. Portis on the wing. Guarded by Swardini. Now he's guarded by Davis, who fouls him on the reverse layup try. 2 free throws coming for Portis. First one for Portis falls. It is now 49-40. Detroit Catholic Central still in control over the Warren De La Salle Pilots. Second one goes. despite still lots of noise from the student section. Salle Davis is going to be fouled by Portis on the inbound pass. Now Bowden will pass it in. Finds Gideon Gash, who gives it to Swardini to control the pace. Davis on the sideline. Floater, nothing but net. Phoenix Glasner now working on Davis. Dribble handoff with Portis. Glasner. Now he shakes Beckett St. Clair. And Gideon Gash fouls him on the inside penetration drive. It's a block, and Glasner will take another trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looked like St. Clair and Davis got in a little bit of a miscommunication there on the switch. Allowed him to drive in, draw the foul, and he'll shoot for 2.
Really changes team to team, but CC hasn't really shown a specific sort of coverage that they're using for screens tonight. We haven't seen a lot of screens from De La Salle, mind you, but CC certainly, and the ones we've seen, have been a little inconsistent with how they cover them. That time, of course, Beckett St. Clair, bit of a miscommunication on the switch, a little bit of a blitz aspect, try to get the ball handler to pick up his dribble. But with a strong ball handler like Phoenix Glasner, that's not always the smartest move because he's great at keeping his dribble.
Yes, definitely.
Swardini now with 1:40 to work with. He's got an 8-point lead over the Pilots. Dribble handoff to Davis, dribble handoff to Bowden, who travels.
Yeah, I almost wonder if Bowden if he stops there at the top of the key and shoots, it looked like he had room from up here. I think that would have been the better play there rather than to go to the basket, obviously, because he traveled.
Phoenix Glasner now working on Gash. He now finds Swardini at the top. Bowden, guarded Holder. Holder's penetration drive earns him nothing. Bowden, he wanted Salle Davis, far side, finds Swardini, near side wing. His 3-ball won't go. Now Dallas Rossell to Holder to Portis. Portis on Davis. Portis drives off the glass. It falls. Only a 6-point lead now for the Shamrocks. Davis trying to get it in. He gets it to Bowden. Bowden guarded by Alex Sabaw. And we're going to get a foul on Sabaw.
Yeah, I don't get that play there. De La Salle, they were playing really good defense there, really tight in the press, and I don't understand why you foul him there. I get you don't have a lot of time left to go in the quarter, but.
So Devin Lee will check in for Gideon Gash. Onamisi Sadiq checks in for Jackson Bowden. Salle Davis, Beckett St. Clair, and Swardini still in the ball game. Quick handoff from Devin Lee after the inbound from Davis to Davis. But Davis, the edge of his shoe, touched the blue line there. It'll be out of bounds. Coach Jackson trying to get a quick sub in here. He will not be awarded it. You see, that was Gideon Gash who was trying to get in, a very strong defensive player, which is a smart move from Coach Jackson as the Shamrocks had just lost the ball. Portis driving on Davis, loses his handle. It's held onto by Scott, who gets it back to Portis. Portis over St. Clair, won't go. Great box out from Beckett St. Clair, secures the rebound and gets it to Swardini, who controls the pace with 6 seconds to go. Driving on Holder, over Scott. Yes, sir! Quick floater from 15 feet, De La Salle unable to make anything out of the last couple seconds. Detroit Catholic Central with the 8-point lead now with 8 minutes to play in this one. That was certainly a solid quarter from De La Salle and Detroit Catholic Central.
Yeah.
But I'd like to talk about De La Salle more so. Cam, you hit the nail right on the head there. They picked up the pace, and it started to fluster Detroit Catholic Central just a little bit.
Definitely. I think that's exactly what you needed, right? Because now you're right back in this game, 8-point game, and 8 minutes to go. I think this could absolutely come down to the last 30 seconds in this game, and I think it's going to. But let's talk a little bit here about Asher Sardini there at the end of the quarter.
Right.
Makes the great heads-up play to just kind of lob it up there right before time ends. And then when they throw it in, he gets that kind of interception play and throws it back. He didn't make that one, but just unreal awareness. Especially right at the end of the quarter, just to play with that effort is definitely something you want to see from if you're Coach Jackson.
Sardini, certainly the general of this Detroit Catholic Central team at the point guard position, and showing it there. Well, Cam, I think this is anyone's game. One of the greatest lessons you'll ever learn about basketball is that it's a game of runs. You can go up by 10, you can go down by 10 in a matter of minutes.
Definitely.
So with 8 minutes to play here, I'm interested to see how De La Salle fares and how Detroit Catholic Central holds them off. Phoenix Glasner, tough jump shot, little floater, but it falls.
And I expect that he'll have the ball for the majority
Certainly.
of the time when
Yeah.
De La Salle's on offense. He's absolutely been their best player so far tonight.
Devin Lee gets Portis to jump and gets the bucket. Nice little baseline jumper there from Showtime Dev. Coach Jackson calls him Agent Zero, one of the captains and senior leaders on this team. Quick floater there for De La Salle, won't fall. Rebound taken by the Shamrocks. Now Devin Lee working on Phoenix Glasner, and that he saw. Most likely an issue with a play. Well, there's still 7 minutes to go. This has been a fairly high-scoring matchup. I think it's middle of the road. I think we're maybe expecting a little bit higher scoring, though, Cam.
Yeah, definitely.
Two offensive teams, really, when you look at them at face value, but really they've shined in the rebounding and the defense game so far tonight. It's been fun to watch. Swardini, man in the floor, tries to hit Devin Lee. He does. Back to Swardini. Three ball, good.
Great play there from Devin Lee. Keeps his dribble, keeps the ball most importantly there. One pass and a shot. And that's good for three from Sardini.
Portis, quick pass. Glasner tried to put in a three for De La Salle right back after Swardini's. It won't go. Holder now working it around. Quick three. Off the mark. Holder stays with it. Glasner inside. On Sadiq. No good. Own rebound, and he's fouled from behind. Sal Davis brought his hand down. Glasner be helped up off the hardwood. Well, if you're De La Salle there, you got to be happy with the toughness and determination of Phoenix Glasner to stay on that, as well as Braden Holder to stay on that, keep those offensive rebounds coming. And if you're Coach Jackson, you got to tell your guys to box out.
Definitely.
Glasner still perfect from 15 feet with no one guarding him tonight. And he will stay that way. 58-49. Shamrocks in control. Devin Lee now running the offense. To the left wing, it's St. Clair. St. Clair off the hands of Salle Davis, who won't touch it. He'll let it go. Faked out with the quick pass outside to Phoenix Glasner, stolen by Swardini. Devin Lee driving in, spins back, hits Swardini for 15 feet. No good. Fight for the rebound. Sadiq's in there. Salle Davis stays with it, and he's going to get it, trying to get it to Swardini on the sideline. Timeout, Coach Jackson, and he is livid.
That's two very good plays there, though, by Salle Davis. Down here, he sees that the ball goes back court, decides not to touch it to play defense, plays great defense, doesn't force a shot. Then they're able to bring it back. He's able to get it again, and then Coach Jackson's able to call a timeout, right, because they have the ball. So two very good plays there by the young sophomore.
So Coach Jackson unhappy with, I think, that exchange down here on this end, on his side of the floor with the rebounding of Detroit Catholic Central. I just mentioned it. You got to tell your guys, you got to get on the floor. You got to get the ball. It's important late in these games. Bowden back into the contest. He inbounds to Devin Lee. Working on the left wing, picks up his dribble, gets it to Bowden. Bowden working towards the middle on Portis. Dribble handoff to St. Clair, handoff to Swardini, handoff to Devin Lee. Back to St. Clair, top of the key. And now Swardini will slow it down. He's got Holder on him. Spinning over Holder, won't go. Big box out and a rebound from Onimisi Sadiq. Gets it to Swardini, but he fell down first. A traveling violation on the Shamrocks. And Cam, to give my opinion, that's a bit of a picky call there. I will say, I don't think he fully fell down before he got the pass off. I would say that's not a travel.
Yeah, and definitely an interesting call to make right there by the CC student section. You know you're going to hear it. I'm really surprised he called that one, especially it being a pretty close call.
Braden Holder tried to drive to the rim. Braden Holder tried to drive to the rim. Sorry about that. Loses his handle. It goes out of bounds. CC now with the basketball. Bowden to the top of the key. It's Gash. Now top of the key. It's St. Clair. Swardini, quick cut, but it's stolen by Holder. Tries to hit Glasner in stride, but he's got to pull it back out. He's working on Gash. Gash is doing a great job tonight defensively. Working on Glasner. Glasner's got to give it away. Holder, deep three, way off the mark. And that is offense number 2 to the Detroit Catholic Central student section. Braden Holder doesn't hit anything. Quick pass to Davis on the inbound. Back to Swardini. Swardini bounce pass to Davis in the corner, and it goes off the foot of Phoenix Glasner and into the stands.
That's a bounce you don't see every day. That guy way up there.
Nearly hit a couple of CC coaches, actually. That's Coach Menser, who has helped out the basketball program before, and Coach Zaris, who helps with the freshman squad here at CC. Devin Lee steps out of bounds. CC sideline was looking for a bit of a push there. It won't come. De La Salle will take over. They've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Holder controlling the pace. Phoenix Glasner now, guarded by Bowden. Turnaround jumper, nothing but net. And a timeout from Coach Rice. Glasner made a bit of a gesture there to the student section. I've never done it before. I've never been on the opposite side of this, but from my personal opinion, don't do that.
Definitely, but at the same time, I think if anyone's going to do it, it'd be Glasner. He has.
I think he has the most floor.
Yeah, he's got the most. He can do that, right? He's got the most points.
Sure.
Whatever.
Sure.
And I mean the CC student section loves it. They love all of that.
Oh yeah, that's why they're here.
Yeah. Continue to talk to him.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that Glasner loves it too.
Yeah.
Inbound pass to Gash, now back to Swardini. Long pass from Swardini to Gash, gets it to Devin Lee. Salle Davis will swing it back up to Swardini. Over to Bowden. Devin Lee, sized up Holder. Dribbles over and gives it to Davis, who's now on Holder. Fakes it to Swardini, gives it to Gash, who gives it to Swardini. Spin move, won't go. Tip in from Salle Davis. Great job there from Davis to come back and grab it. Now Portis, guarded by Gash, tips it away. Portis will stay on it. Fakes the handoff to Glasner. Now Glasner guarded by Gash. The screen from Scott puts Davis on Glasner. Glasner, quick three, off the back rim, rebound Swardini.
Yeah, I think CC's kind of caught on to the fact that when Glasner gets it, Glasner's going to shoot it.
Yep.
Might want to, have a different approach here in these last 3 minutes if you're De La Salle.
Swardini now working on Holder. He's double teamed up in the corner. And we're going to get a foul. That's Spencer Scott. That's his first of the night. Now Bowden on the left wing, kicks it to the corner. It's Davis. Davis up to the top of the key for Lee. Swardini now working on Portis. Portis doing a good job keeping him contained. Finds Lee, sized up the three, won't take it. Dribble drive, floater goes. CC's done a great job penetrating and creating their own shot tonight. That's truly been one of their biggest factors in terms of scoring 62 points on the Pilots tonight.
Certainly.
Swardini now working on Holder. Nearly triple team there by Scott and Glasner. Finds Bowden, who finds Gash wide open underneath. That's what happens if you're going to pressure the ball. You have to get to him and you have to make him pick up his dribble. De La Salle unable to get that blitz to work, and they paid for it. Glasner airballs the floater. Kick out from Scott now, quick three for Glasner, won't go. Minute and a half to play now, CC up by 13.
Yeah, definitely had YSL Davis all the way down court, but he makes a smart decision to hold it, take some more time off the clock, because they're inside of 2 minutes. And Coach Jackson is just loving it.
Slows it down, and De La Salle is going to start taking fouls right now. Coach Jackson, as Cam mentioned, absolutely in love with the environment right now. Swardini on the right wing, and he's fouled by Holder. Student section starts the just like football chants. You may have seen on here on YouTube actually, Lucas Drache and I were on the call for the Boys Bowl, the 80th playing of the Boys Bowl. It's the first time Detroit Catholic Central has beat De La Salle in football in the past 3 years.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's quite the chant that the student section should go with, but, I mean, they did beat them this year.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. That was on Braden Holder. That's his 4th foul, and De La Salle's 5th. Swardini will go to the line for 2. Unable to hit the first. Minute 9 to play. Detroit Catholic Central up 64-51 over Catholic League Central foe, the De La Salle Pilots, here at the home opener. Swardini will split the pair. De La Salle just trying to get anything going as quickly as possible here with a minute left. And who else would take this one? Glasner, tough jump shot, and one over Wysell Davis. Yeah, that's just pure talent there, Ken.
Yep. Andrew Walker will come in for Gash.
Well, another slightly frowned upon chant going on now. Overrated. As Phoenix Glasner hits 1 of 1 at the line. Still perfect.
Now, you see that chant, I like that one, right? Because in this game, De La Salle is ranked number 19 in the state, and CC is 20, right? So, I mean, that one makes sense.
There you go. Walker is fouled on the inbound. He will go to the line now. Foul was on Jackson Turr. Jackson Turr got a lot of minutes in the previous matchup, the JV game, for the De La Salle Pilots. Playing a bit of varsity ball now, as the Pilots are down by 13. 59 seconds to play. De La Salle and Phoenix Glasner with the ball. Glasner's guarded by Lee. Glasner penetrates. Floater is good. The timeout called by De La Salle. Well, one of the other things that you're going to notice, you probably have noticed tonight about Coach Jackson and his coaching style, is even in seemingly won games like this, he's only going to stick with about 7 or 8 guys.
Yeah.
It's really hard for these younger guys and these less experienced players to get into a ball game, especially against a Catholic League opponent like De La Salle in such a Shark Tank of a sort of a league per se. We've seen no Raphael Ayungang, no Malachi Clayton, no David Ottenwest, no Evan Milosevic, Jackson Hargis, lots of guys won't see the floor tonight. I think it's a good time to mention, though, that's one of the things. I mentioned the Zaris coaches, Coach Ryan and Coach Russ, assistants for Coach Jackson and helping with, and coaches for the JV and freshman programs here at CC. They're, Swardini's there. He's fouled there by Dallas Rossell. But what Coach Zaris and Coach Ryan Zaris, what they really do is they develop these guys at practice. They're big time intense practices. They're very hard. They actually Coach Russ still coaches at my grade school alma mater, Our Lady of Sorrows. Coach Ryan used to coach at Our Lady of Sorrows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Coach Malzone down there, tall guy. third from the right on the bench. He also used to coach with Coach Zaris at Our Lady of Sorrows. They run quick practices. They run tough practices. You run back and forth a lot, and it really develops the players. Even if you don't see game experience, these guys are developing as basketball players before our own eyes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it also, those tough practices like you talked about, as we're going to see a slam here. YSL Davis.
YSL Davis throws it down with authority. 30 seconds left to go in the home opener against De La Salle. That'll seal it. Quick corner three goes for Dallas Rossell, but it won't matter. Quick foul there from Holder, and Holder's done for the night. Good thing there's only 10 seconds left.
But yeah, like I was saying, Brennan, about these, those tough practices like you mentioned that Coach Jackson runs, I think that also, helps build that, culture on the team,
Right.
and that,
Right.
that vibe inside the locker room where, we 110% in practice, in the game all the time, and no matter what they're doing. I think that's just what builds your state championship, caliber team.
Right. Well, Cam, not to get super personal here, but I think the one I'm most surprised about is senior junior Werner. Did not see the floor tonight. He's one of the captains today that spoke at our Winter Sports Assembly for the basketball program. I'm interested to know possibly why that was the case tonight, but nonetheless, the Shamrocks take care of business in the home opener against De La Salle. They're up 72 to 59 here with 10.5 seconds left to play. It was a fundamentally sound game from Detroit Catholic Central. Couple mistakes, couple, sort of missed passes, couple of miscues in terms of rebounding. But overall, I think creating the shot, running the offense, controlling the tempo, all things that you need to do to win games at your home court, the Shamrocks did well tonight.
Yeah, I think, the coaching was absolutely phenomenal. And like you mentioned, a lot of players didn't get in, but I almost wonder if Coach Jackson maybe, liked some size matchups maybe
Certainly,
on the court. I mean,
right.
De La Salle's got some huge dudes on their team.
Yeah. No, that's something definitely to consider. We saw a lot of size, of course, with Sadiq, tall players like YSL Davis, Bowden. Well, folks, that does it for our home opener against De La Salle. We got Zane Beydoun and Sam Fueling down on the court again. We're going to get to them in just a moment. Detroit Catholic Central 72, Warren De La Salle 59. Detroit Catholic Central improves to 3-0, and De La Salle falls to 0-3. Still trying to get in the win category for the first time this season as the student section gets on the court. Well, CC Basketball and the student section for tonight's game sing Merry Alma Mater to finish this one out, and now they'll break it down next to the Bernie Holowicki court script. Now we've got Zane Beydoun on court with star player of the night, Devin Lee. What's up, Zane?
Devin Lee, captain, number 0. Devin Lee, 72-59, just beat De La Salle in the Catholic League and home opener. How are you guys feeling right now?
And we feeling good, man. Last year, so we got beat 2 times by a buzzer beater, so we owe them. We took it personal. Yeah.
Now your senior year, ultimate goal, definitely state championship. What have you guys been doing to get towards that goal?
Just me as a captain, just leading my team. You know, we're a young team and we got potential, and I see it in them. So just me leading and helping them out.
And I see the older guys starting to rely on the younger guys more. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Man, them young guys are good, especially Salle, Gideon, and Andrew Walker. All them guys is good, man. Yeah.
All right, Devin, congratulations on a 3-0 start. Good luck to you the rest of the way. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you, Zane, and thank you, Devin. Well, folks, that'll do it for us tonight. From Shamrock Media Network, I'm Brendan Mado.
I'm Cam Ryan.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our home opener and CHSL opener against De La Salle. Once again, Shamrocks take this one 72-59. They're 3-0, and they will see University Prep tomorrow here at Detroit Catholic Central at 6 p.m. Unfortunately, we're not going to be bringing you that one, but stay tuned. We're going to be announcing our next games very shortly. We will see you guys, as Hayden is mentioning to me right now, December 20th at 7 p.m., basketball versus St. Francis de Sales here at Detroit Catholic Central. I won't be with you for that one. I am unfortunately busy that night, but hopefully Cam will be in charge of that one, and we'll get somebody in the rotation to take my place. Nonetheless, folks, it's been a lot of fun. This was our first basketball broadcast, Cam and I. It was a lot of fun. It was very fast, a lot faster than football.
Definitely, yeah.
But, as I said, very fun, very interesting. It was a great experience. Folks, once again, thanks for tuning in. Good night, and go Shamrocks.